Welcome back to the Zimmer Biomet APP Newport Beach Open and our men's singles bronze medal match. It'll be Chris Haworth taking on Jack Foster. Haworth falling in his respective semifinal to Armand Bhatia before Foster pushed Patrick Kofka to 3, ultimately came up a little short. Haworth, 32 years old, from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And fellas, we were talking as we were waiting for players to make their way to the court. Foster getting a break as he's just finished up his respective semi-final. But we saw at the very end of his semi against Patrick Kofka some issues with the lower leg. Looked like a potential ankle, maybe a foot. We know he's been dealing with some issues.
Ankle, knee, he's been dealing with it all.
I was talking to him in that break there, and he said it's the ankle, and that's why he called timeout at 3-3 as well. We couldn't tell whether if it was ankle or knee. But he says, like, there are times where he stops and he just gets this pain in the back of the foot up through the ankle, and it lasts about 2 minutes, and then it's fine. So he's feeling good. He's back out there right now. You know, the question is, will it flare up again somewhere in this one?
If you are Haworth, obviously, you don't want anything negative to happen to Foster, but how do you utilize his limited movement to your advantage?
You literally move. Yeah, make him. But I mean, for Haworth right here, I don't think you change any kind of game plan you have against Foster. He's going to try and hit through him. He was going to make him try and move regardless, and I think that's his key here. Is just continue to do what he was going to do coming into this matchup.
Just like on the women's side of the draw, it's the 1 and 2 seeds squaring off for bronze. For the women, it was Sophia Seving and Jana Newell. Jana Newell winning that one in 3. It's the first time this year Sophia Seving has not medaled on the APP Tour.
Well, Foster hoping for a similar outcome right here with him being the 2 seed and taking this bronze.
It'll be Haworth to serve first.
The key here is Jack Foster's anticipation of Chris Haworth's third. If he can anticipate where it's going well enough and early enough and do something with it, he'll have a puncher's chance here. But if he can't anticipate, it could be trouble.
And it seems very simple, but one of the keys for Haworth has to be making balls. We saw him miss a handful of forehands in that semifinal that are typically routine for him. Foster not able to make the pickup.
Now, good power on that backhand there from Haworth. He's going to keep the pressure on as long as he's up at the kitchen line. Where Foster is in a decent position is, he's ending with that wind behind him, and we saw in that semifinal that he was much more confident going with the wind than hitting into the wind.
All kinds of confidence there for Chris Haworth. Another point on the passing.
Well, that's it, too, is you have someone in Jack Foster who's not at his best. He's struggling a little bit to move. Haworth's got to just make his margins bigger.
Ooh, yeah, nice touch
there.
Yeah, good touch, good reach there from Foster. It will help with that extra backspin.
2-4.
Haworth watches it sail wide. Another point.
A lot closer than I think Haworth anticipated initially right there, but he confirmed with Foster's like, yeah, it was just out.
Isn't that always the way?
Side out. Point.
Just missed that. Haworth making Foster move side to side. Just doesn't have quite the same mobility as we've been accustomed to seeing.
No, and again, it's later in the day as well, but Foster's also kind of getting pinned in that backhand side that Haworth doing a better job kind of isolating the backhand of Foster.
Haworth doing his best to keep Foster in this opening game. A couple of errors.
4-6.
Foster can't make the pickup moving forward.
It's a shot we don't see much out of Chris Haworth. We've seen it a few times today, that little cut forehand. He did it on the return there, and then also on the forehand volley.
Ball may have been going out. The cut, do you think that Haworth has gone to that with the wrist, or has that been something that he's trying to add to his game?
I think it's potentially something he's trying to add to his game, along with kind of a drop volley as well. But
like that?
Well, not like
a net
that.
cord winner, yeah.
I'll take that.
But there are at times where that cut volley on the forehand is easier than a roll volley.
Oh, goodness.
Foster way out in front of that one. Spiked it straight down into the net.
That universal sign for a timeout, the paddle hitting the ground.
That wasn't even a hit. That was a toss the paddle towards the side, and
Yeah.
may or may not need a new one. Foster calling a timeout as Haworth has opened up a 4-point lead here in game number 1 of our men's singles bronze medal match. A full corner for Chris Haworth here in Newport Beach.
Foster hanging in here, early on. It's not, getting away from him. He's got a couple points the last two that have. He was at 2 at 5-7, now 5-9. But again, doesn't look to be moving terribly. You can see it a little bit, but again, he's just got to make some balls here, make Haworth work.
It is funny though when if this was side out scoring or regular scoring, it's 9-5. We're like, you know what, Haworth has a comfortable lead right now.
Yeah, right.
No.
We're in rally scoring. We're like
there's nothing.
Yeah, I mean this is
It's like a 1-point lead here.
it's doable. It's doable.
Timeout remaining. Receiver 1, server 2. Time in. 9-5.
Haworth
little too
moving
much
forward
swing.
with authority. See, that's when Haworth, I feel like he's playing really well. We have not seen him take swinging volleys out of the air moving forward thus far today.
No, he's doing a really good job. And again, in this game, too, he's making those margins big. As I say that, he hits a ball right into the middle of the net.
Oh, yeah.
60 up. Side out. Point. 12.
Another point is Haworth has doubled up Foster. And I think for me, in watching Haworth, when he's moving forward and taking those balls out of the air, it's an indication that he's confident in his game. Good touch there from Foster.
Yeah, nice little touch volley there from Foster. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, because stepping forward, taking that swing volley or that ball out of the air isn't an easy thing. So you have to have confidence in it. You have to feel comfortable. That ball just wide. Foster, I think the balls are getting on him just a little too quick right now, or he's allowing them to get a little too deep.
Tried to cut it back cross.
Point. 8.
Foster going with another. We see it was almost that same shot in the last match. Goes with that mixer. Well, inside out forehand.
8-13.
Foster able to track it down, but pushes it wide, and it brings up a game point for Haworth.
Yeah, we could hear the frustration from Foster right there. Hear the paddle
14-8.
hitting the court. Oh.
Side out. Point 9. 9-14. Point.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Door's still
There you
open.
go.
Couple of big serves right here. Foster's closed the gap.
10-14. Side out.
Sprays that forehand a little wide, tries to go inside out.
And it'll give Haworth another opportunity at shutting the door here on game number 1. Monster serve from Haworth does the trick. He takes game number 1 over Jack Foster, 15-10 in our men's singles bronze medal match.
People play pickleball for exercise, competition, or to hang out with friends. What your reason is doesn't matter to Gamma. What matters is that you play, that you enjoy playing with passion, and you have so much fun you can't wait to play again. At Gamma, we offer paddles perfect for all levels, including yours, because pickleball is about you, the player, and what feels right. Pickleball is your game. Make Gamma your paddle. Play to live, live to play. Gamma Pickleball.
Introducing Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the APP Tour. They're ultra lightweight and responsive for incredible speed. They have Goodyear rubber outsoles with a specialized pickleball design for increased side-to-side stability and agility. Plus, they feature shock-absorbing foam and Skechers' famous relaxed fit design for incredible comfort game after game. Conquer the court in comfort. Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the APP Tour.
Game 2 of our men's singles bronze medal match about to get underway. Chris Haworth taking the opening game 15-10 over a slightly hobbled Jack Foster. But this side of the court is where Foster has had success today. Quick side out, though.
Spraying again. Foster, potentially getting a little tired with the legs.
1-0.
Seeing kind of standing up through that forehand there.
Easy winner there for Haworth. And when you're a player like Foster, who is so physical, uses the legs so much, and maybe tired with a potential injury, I mean, what does that do to your game?
Well, first, Foster put a thumbs up to Haworth before that ball even passed him, going, good shot.
You beat me.
But, I mean, yeah, it's such a physical player that Jack Foster is. When you have a lower body injury that hampers what you can do physically, especially with your movement. If it's an upper body injury, it's a little different, right? So you can still move, you have your legs, but his is a lower body injury. It hampers his movement. It really hurts his game.
Oh, Haworth wants that one back.
I mean, really, right now, if you're Chris Haworth, really it's just about making balls at this point.
Yeah, you just have to execute cleanly. You're not trying to go for too much. Still put the pressure on Foster because he's going to rip some balls, as we see right there, going into the body of Haworth. Foster was playing with a lot more confidence from this side in the semifinal. Oh, yeah, miss hit overhead. Works like a charm for Foster.
Haworth not able to get there, and Foster has opened up a 3-point lead. This is shades of the semifinal all over again. Another passing shot winner for Foster.
Like deja vu. Found a second wind here.
Missed the serve, so Haworth with a free point.
4-5.
Now a missed return to compound the issue.
5-5.
Like that, too. So Foster trying to get those deep returns off of the big Haworth serve.
I mean, that ball's halfway up the net.
Just trading side outs. Trading free points.
6-6.
Great hands from Foster.
Well, if they're going to get up there like that, that's exactly what Foster wants. Foster will take those hands battles all day rather than going ground stroke to ground stroke with Chris Haworth.
And again, just hit a backhand. We've seen Foster several times today run around the backhand to try and hit the inside-out forehand. Neither attempt has been successful. Missed the return there as Haworth back in front.
Trying to move through that return, get to the kitchen line. Rushes it a little, basically overruns the ball.
Haworth able to get there, but couldn't put it in the court.
Yeah, good touch there from Foster. I mean, Haworth deep in the court right there. So that's the situation where that little touch volley works.
Ooh.
Haworth watches it land on the line.
Great movement there from Jack Foster.
9-8.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he got that. Oh, that's
Easy put away for Foster.
I was going to say easy, but that is also very easy to miss.
Yes.
Right there for Foster.
Well, because you have the whole court.
10-8.
He's talking to a man.
The side commentary that is happening on the court is Jack Foster into his corner with his girlfriend Amanda Hendry saying he's missed 40 out of 50 of that shot today, and then misses the return there, 10 apiece. I mean, that's really what you do. You come for the pickleball, you stay for the Foster commentary.
Yeah, if he was mic'd up, it would be.
Oh, no. Mic'd up would be.
Well, it'd have to. Well, it would have to be on
Cross-court
cable.
put away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
waterproof.
Yeah.
Waterproof game.
You'd have to have a delay
Yes.
as well.
It couldn't be live.
No. So great idea in theory, but in
Correct,
practice,
correct.
probably not. Oh, missed serve for Haworth.
I don't know.
Coming up.
I don't know too many people, too many players that would be safe to be mic'd up. To be
No.
honest.
Not us.
We know you for sure,
Oh
Dorian.
my goodness,
We've played
Missed return.
We've played softball and pickleball with you. We know.
I'm bad.
Listen, we're getting ready to play softball again.
Yes, we are.
It's coming up at the end of August when we head back to Chicago.
Hold on. We ready? 12, 11. Okay. Here we go. 12, 11.
Yep.
Backhand winner down the line is Haworth within 2 of taking the bronze medal.
13, 11.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty. Very pretty from Chris Haworth.
It's fitting that that shot brings up a match point for Haworth.
Oh yeah.
Winner off the forehand wing as Haworth captures the bronze medal in straight games. He takes game 2, 15-11. So Chris Haworth leaves Newport Beach with a medal. It's not the color that he initially wanted, but a quality showing from the top seed in the men's singles draw nonetheless. Meanwhile, moving on to Championship Sunday, Armand Bhatia make it 3 consecutive Championship Sundays for him. His first was in Cincinnati against Grayson Golden. He took the gold in New York, and he will go against Patrick Kafka here in Newport Beach. Meanwhile, on the women's side, a little bit of a surprise. Bobby Oshiro back in the singles draw, doing damage, knocking off Sophia Seving. She'll be facing Kat Stewart in Championship Sunday, playing for a gold medal.
I think that's a phenomenal matchup there with Stewart and Oshiro.